My name is Mark Stapp. I am proud to be serving currently as the mayor of Santa Rosa. I'm here with my colleagues from City Council, including Natalie Rogers, Diana McDonald, Caroline Benuelos, Jeff Krepke, and Vice Mayor Eddie Alvarez. This is one of our favorite nights of the year. Santa Rosa City Council started this event 47 years ago this year. In 1978, the folks who were on City Council then wanted a way to honor the volunteers in our community, all the people putting forward their time and effort to make the city better. And in this community, in this county, in this city, if you get recognized with a merit award, you're really doing something. In an area where rumor has it we have more nonprofits and more volunteering per capita than anywhere else in the country, if you're here tonight for this event, you've done something for Santa Rosa. So right off the bat, I want to thank a few folks who are here. In addition to City Council, we have our awardees tonight. Raise your hand, just so we know where you are. Thank you for coming out. You brought lots of friends and family, we can tell. Thank you for coming out. Who wrote a nomination for some of these awardees here tonight? We're the nominators. Thank you. Spread the word. Every year we want more nominations. So thank you for doing that tonight. And of course, we have the Merit Awards Committee, who have kept this great tradition going. So we have Mayor John Sawyer, we have Grace Villafuerte, we have Diane Test, Karen Weeks, and Carolina Spence. All in a room. They should be familiar faces to many of you because many of you are serving on city committees with them or have interacted with them in the past. Thank you for adding this to your many list of responsibilities. And of course, I want to thank the Parks and Rec Board, our newly named Parks and Rec Board. We have at least one of our members here. Any other Parks and Rec Board members here tonight? There we go, thank you. I knew we had a few of you. Thank you. They're the ones who are making this happen. So again, we are here tonight to recognize the volunteers, the people who are going above and beyond for our community. And we want to recognize them in a few key areas: serving others, cultural enrichment, environmental sustainability, strengthening neighborhoods, and beautifying our community. Again, we are proud to have so many individuals tonight who are doing these kinds of things for our community. We're going to kick this off. I have been told that we have a very strict schedule. We have a proud tradition here. We are in and out in an hour. That's why we're starting right on time. But it is no accident that we are doing this the night after Hollywood did its Emmy Awards. Santa Rosa has its own evening of glamour and fashion, and we're going to kick it off right now with Carolina Spence. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Stapp. Can you all hear me? No? Now can you hear me? I need to do it this way. Okay. It's been my pleasure to chair the Merit Award for the last year, and I want to thank all of you for all of the wonderful nominations, all of the kind words you said, and you are absolutely, you'll be crazy about this event by the end of the hour, and wish you had known about it sooner, and we'll come again next year. We're going to start with our first council person, who is going to tell us what category, and that would be Jeff Krepke.
Good evening. No, it's gone. Oh no, there we go. All right, good evening. The first category is serving others, especially those that are contributing towards improving the lives of the young people, seniors, and those in need in Santa Rosa. So, to present those awards, Carolina Spence.
See, I didn't go far. Our first Merit Award this evening is going to Caring Rides and Caring Voices. So will the folks from Caring Rides and Caring Voices please come up to the fancy screen so we can talk about you. There we go. And as we look at these people, I want you to think about this. This group has been volunteering for 29 years. Both Caring Rides, which has 30 people, and Caring Voices, which has 28, began in 1996, and they have been driving and talking ever since. The average hours they spend per month is 40 hours plus. Now just think about that. These folks are one of the programs of Catholic Charities and then have been supporting for seniors for 29 years. Their mission is to ensure that no senior is left isolated or without essential support. So today, Caring Rides volunteers with 30 drivers provide door-to-door rides to medical appointments, grocery stores, and other essential errands. We have a hard time getting their attention. And for this, support makes possible for seniors to age in place, be safe, and independent. Jenny Lynn. Incredibly, 2 volunteer drivers have remained active since the program started in 1996. A powerful reminder of the program's lasting impact and long-standing commitment behind it. Caring Voices has 28 dedicated volunteers who foster trust, companionship, and emotional well-being. Some volunteers have been making calls for 20 years, forming lasting friendships with these seniors. They say a caring voice brings comfort, and it brings a positive attitude. I am sure this must be very true, and I think of how many positive vibes that these caring voices are bringing to Santa Rosa. We are honored to give this outstanding group of volunteers the 2025 Merit Award for their superior part that they are doing to help seniors. And Mayor Stapp is going to give the he's already given, Jenny. These folks are going to make it an hour no matter what. He's given Jenny Lynn the award, and we're going to have a little quick photo shoot.
And now our next recipient. Please welcome Laura Mountain Tuller to the front of the room. Laura? Laura volunteers regularly on weekends to coach Special Olympics athletes in swimming, basketball, and soccer. Laura started volunteering with her family as part of a church service group when she was in high school. During college in San Luis Obispo, she would travel back to Santa Rosa to support Special Olympics competitions as a volunteer. Since moving back to Santa Rosa in 2021, she has volunteered more regularly as a weekly Special Olympics volunteer coach for multiple sports during their respective seasons. during high school and college. She supported the Marine Mammal Center in Marin and San Luis Obispo counties, alongside her then girlfriend and now wife, who has an interest in marine science. During college, Laura had an important role in leading volunteer events to support organizations like Special Olympics. Laura has also volunteered with the Big Sister organization in Santa Rosa. She is committed to helping those with special needs achieve their full potential. Based on her family history of volunteer work during high school and college, and her commitment to Special Olympics as a weekend coach, she has helped those in our community learn new skills, grow together as teammates, and celebrate their accomplishments in multiple sports. Laura, congratulations on your well-deserved 2025 Merit Award.
Okay, our next Merit Award recipient is the Assistance League of Sonoma County Volunteers. So if you want to make your way in front of the screen for your photos. The Assistance League of Sonoma County is a volunteer nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting children, families, and individuals facing hardship in the Santa Rosa area through various programs such as Operation School Bell, Sights and Sounds, Booster Bags, We Wardrobe, Safe Haven, and scholarships for teen parents. Funded primarily by its thrift shop, the League has served over 12,000 people and logged nearly 20,000 volunteer hours, continuing a legacy of community service since its founding in 1962, when it was organized to support the polio drive for the Salk vaccine. In 1963, the new to you shop was opened as a primary fundraiser for their efforts and is now located at 5 West 6th Street. In 1966, the Assistance League of Sonoma County received its charter. The four programs are the Operation School Bell, which provides literacy programs, books, backpacks, and seasonal clothing, and has served 7,245 students. Booster Bags has provided almost 5,000 bags with essential items to the YWCA and the living room. The Safe Haven program provides literacy programs, books, and clothing for the Women's Recovery Services residential program. And Bright Beginnings works with the Sonoma County Department of Health Teen Parent Connection by providing baby layouts, high chairs, playpens, books, as well as provides financial assistance in the form of scholarships for teen mothers who attend Santa Rosa Junior College and Sonoma State University. This past year, they served a whopping 12,614 people in Santa Rosa. And the members volunteered 19,707 hours. Congratulations to the Assistance League for the 2025 Merit Award.
Would the volunteers of 404 Found Code please join me up front? So first things first, what is code? In very basic terms, computer programming, or code, is the composition of sequences of instructions called programs that computers can follow to perform tasks. Now, if you are still scratching your head, join the crowd. The 13 volunteers and students we are honoring tonight know exactly what it means and how to teach others. 404 Found Code, a student-run nonprofit from Maria Carrillo High School, where 11 of the students attend, and 2 students from Sonoma Academy provided approximately 135 hours of free coding classes to 125 local youth. Their efforts expand the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics access in Santa Rosa and beyond, impacting kids locally and the refugees abroad through education. 404 Found Code is a curriculum made up entirely by these high school students, designed to teach coding to other students between the ages of 8 and 18 at no cost. They modeled the curriculum they wrote into 8 class sessions through partnering with the Sonoma County Library to teach the basic coding concepts to additional young learners. I'm honored to present these inspirational volunteers the 2025 Santa Rosa Merit Award. Congratulations.
I think we're probably ready to move on. We've got all them corralled, right, Mark? The next Merit Award goes to the Cesar Chavez Language Academy Foundation volunteers. Now, it's because I've said all that, you could have all been coming up during that time. So that would be great. Let me tell you about this amazing group of volunteers. The foundation was established in 2015, and the goal was to benefit the community of Santa Rosa by providing financial support to students, staff, and families of the Cesar Chavez Language Academy, which is located in southwest Santa Rosa. As you can imagine, this is a big job to accomplish. It takes a lot of work, planning, and organizing. Their goal is to enrich the education of students by involving the whole community. In the last 10 years, this group has raised over $200,000. Yeah, let's hear it for that. These funds are used for classroom supplies to support after-school clubs, sports, campus beautification, and library renovations. These are just some of the projects. They host the Cesar Chavez Day celebration, the Winter Posada, and an entire music program. As we all know, school is not just about learning in the classroom. It's also where students expand their social skills. Therefore, if a student is interested in participating in a club, sport, or after-school program, financial support is available through the foundation. Last year, the foundation committed $10,000 to help the marching band play in the Disneyland parade. And best news is, they raised it and off they went. The foundation works very hard to provide for all the students, so there are no financial limitations on any student in their accomplishments. Congratulations to the foundation for all the fine work they are doing, and a healthy round of applause to all the volunteers on their Merit Award.
Will the Person Senior Wing volunteers please come up to the front? These wonderful volunteers play a crucial role in offering both educational classes and leading fun activities. Many of our volunteers have been with the Senior Wing for decades, fostering a sense of community by sharing their skills and passions. Volunteers greet newcomers with welcoming open arms, drawing them into the Person Senior Wing family. We truly appreciate their remarkable dedication. But wait, there's more. The Santa Rosa Person Senior Wing is also home to a free library, offering books, puzzles, and comfortable seating for socializing. Once underused and disorganized due to limited staff availability, the space has been revitalized thanks to a dedicated group of volunteers who took full responsibility for its organization and upkeep. Today, the library is a welcoming, tidy, and well-organized environment. Volunteers plan tasks, coordinate workdays, and maintain the room's neatness with noticeable care. They've implemented a simple return system, categorized countless donated books for easy browsing, and keep the puzzle collection organized and regularly rotated. During the holidays, the space is cheerfully decorated, adding a festive touch. Whether waiting for a class, solving a puzzle, reading a book, chatting over coffee, or browsing the shelves, visitors consistently enjoy the inviting atmosphere, this vibrant community asset, one that fosters connection and contributes to the local vitality, is a testament to the remarkable efforts of these hardworking volunteers. But wait, there's still more. For more than 10 years, Person Senior Wing volunteers have enhanced the lives of our most vulnerable citizens by operating a regularly scheduled computer lab for active adults. Cheerfully and with empathy, they offer their time and expertise 3 times a week for those with computer issues, simplifying complex problems for perplexed seniors. I can relate to that. This helps create confidence, creates a better understanding of their environment, and improves communication with family and friends. I have just one question. Do you do house calls? Because I need it. The center also benefits from volunteer contract instructors who lead Spanish classes and other special programs, further enriching the learning opportunities available to the community. I'm honored to present these much needed and appreciated Person Senior Wing volunteers for their Santa Rosa Merit Award 2025. At this time, I'd like to introduce Vice Mayor Eddie Alvarez, who will announce the next category.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. My name is Eddie Alvarez, and it's a pleasure and honor to introduce Grace as well as Diane, and just a bit to present the Cultural Enrichment Awards. And when I think of the word enrichment, we think of the word rich, but it's thanks to the generations past and future, those communities are rich in its culture, rich in its history, rich in its pride of being Santa Rosans. We think of every generation that's come before us, whether it's coffees or the cruises here in the future. Right? Hello. With that being said, please come up and make those introductions and Bravo Santa Rosa. And go Raiders.
And go Vikings. Please welcome the MLK Juneteenth Committee, our next Merit Award recipients. For 55 years, a small group of volunteers has been organizing an annual celebration, MLK Juneteenth, currently led by Nancy and Harold Rogers. 13 committee members meet 6 to 7 months before and then once a week just before the day of the celebration. The total amount of volunteer hours by this committee is an amazing 526.5 hours before the day of the event. The roots of the celebration trace back 49 years to a powerful student-led protest. Students from Sonoma State University and Santa Rosa Junior College united to oppose a proposed roadway through South Park, now known as Martin Luther King Park. The demonstration drew hundreds of supporters rallying behind the students. In response, the city of Santa Rosa ultimately chose not to build the road, and from that victory, the annual Martin Luther King Festival was born. Years later, Martin Luther King Jr. Day became an official holiday. The festival is now known as the MLK Juneteenth Celebration. The committee and the event have since been formally recognized by the Sonoma County Board of Supervisors for their enduring impact. The celebrated event includes gospel, jazz, rap, and R&B music. Activities include children's games, a basketball tournament, arts and crafts vendors, guest speakers, delicious, oopsie, here we go. Hi. Wouldn't be a merit award. It is a wonderful family event for the community to gather and reflect on the significance of this important celebration. MLK Juneteenth Committee members, congratulations on your City of Santa Rosa Merit Award 2025.
It is my pleasure to introduce Reynalda Joy Cruz. Ray, as she is also known, is a versatile volunteer based in Santa Rosa. Her work encompasses cultural advocacy, education, and community engagement, deeply connected with her indigenous heritage, which includes Pomo, Lakota, Sioux, and Mixteca roots. She is also recognized by her heritage name, Lakota, meaning red tippy woman. Her dedication shines through her efforts in cultural preservation, youth empowerment, and community service. Ray founded the first of its kind, the Native Club of Santa Rosa High School, to educate peers about indigenous cultures through various activities and storytelling. She is now a peer-assisted learning specialist at Santa Rosa Junior College in English 1A. She is a resident costume designer at Cinnabar Theater in Petaluma, recognized for her work in theater and film to enhance cultural representation in the arts. She actively mentors Native youth by encouraging them to embrace their cultural identities with confidence. In 2024, she was honored with the Diversity in Business Award for highlighting her contributions to cultural representation and community engagement in Sonoma County. Guided by her leadership and advocacy, Ray enriches Santa Rosa's cultural tapestry, inspiring learning, mutual respect, and a spirit of unity. Congratulations, Ray, on your award. I would like to introduce Councilmember Diana McDonald, who will announce the next category.
Thank you so much. It's my honor to be able to introduce the next category. First, I did want to say to the 404 Programming Club, I need help programming my Mercedes clock. If you could help me, it's been wrong for a year and a half. And it's nice to know that our seniors have some help with computer issues. I was my mom's IT department when she was alive, and I just told you I can't program my Mercedes clock. So that's my favorite part of these awards, is to hear about all the amazing things that we offer in our community, and that as council members, we don't even know about it. So thank you to everybody who's here tonight. So the Environmental Sustainability category of Merit Awards honors those in our community who work hard to protect our environment, including our open spaces and native species, and who help promote sustainability. And it goes to Karen Weeks.
Okay, please welcome the Trap, Neuter, Return, or TNR, program volunteers with Forgotten Felines of Sonoma County up front. So what I'd like to say about this photo is that the kitties are under sedation. When we had our rehearsal last Monday, it was like, oh my God, but they're fine, they're just under sedation waiting to be neutered or spayed. So just wanted to tell you all that. Forgotten Felines is a nonprofit organization dedicated to improving the lives of unowned, free-roaming cats through its long-standing Trap, Neuter, Return program. Founded in 1990, it is recognized as the longest-running TNR organization in the United States. Their mission is to spay and neuter every unowned cat in Sonoma County, reducing overpopulation, preventing suffering, and promoting healthier feline communities. If you're wondering how the program works, it's threefold. Trap, the volunteers and caretakers humanely trap unowned or feral cats. Then cats are brought to the Forgotten Felines clinic for sterilization. Medical care is also provided for sick or injured cats. And then they're returned. After recovery, the cats are returned to, cats are returned to their original location. This helps maintain stable colonies without further reproduction. Their goal this year is to spay or neuter 5,000 cats. Last year, they spayed neutered over 4,300. They hold clinics every Monday and Wednesday and 3 Thursdays per month. Forgotten Felines of Sonoma County work with Sonoma County Animal Shelter to assist with spaying and neutering cats that are brought to them. In addition, they work with, In addition, they work with other shelters and rescues throughout Sonoma County. Sorry about this. By supporting high-volume spay, neuter efforts, they help prevent the birth of hundreds of unwanted litters each year. This not only reduces the strain on local shelters and rescue resources, but also protects native wildlife, improves public health, and promotes a more balanced, humane coexistence between people and animals. Their work creates a healthier, more compassionate community for everyone, feline and human alike. Congratulations on your 2025 Merit Award. And I'd like to welcome Councilmember Natalie Rogers to announce the next category.
They keep giving me you, like every year. Villa. Every year. Good evening, everyone. Natalie Rogers, thank you so much for being here to celebrate these incredible people that we are celebrating this evening. I will be introducing the Strengthening Neighbors category. The Strengthening Neighbors category recognizes those who strengthen and enrich our neighborhoods, making them more connected, resilient, and enjoyable for all residents. And I'd like to introduce wonderful Grace Villa Forte. Yeah, I did it.
Please welcome our next Merit Award recipient, Krista Camacho. If you are looking for a soccer game to watch, cheer, or root for, here is the one. The South Park Football Club is the place. Please meet Coach Krista Camacho, who started this club as a volunteer with 10 kids meeting weekly. The 10 kids who started are now 60 kids, and friends and parents are also volunteering to help coach. The club provides a safe and fun outlet to keep the kids off the streets and stay safe and healthy. Because so many people are involved in the project, the players are learning good habits and they know that the neighborhood is caring and watching over them. This happens when the kids start to play and then they invite their friends to learn how to play. The numbers grew and more kids started to learn because Chris Stock sees soccer as a lifestyle. They learn how to show up on time for practice, be disciplined, and have values. These skills are obviously serving them well off the soccer field as well, along with their school activities. The group is sharing a vision of learning how to grow an organization, get donations for equipment, train referees, schedule scrimmages, and manage calendars. They are very proud to be working towards having an official City of Santa Rosa Park permit to run the program. One of the goals of the club is to someday become a league. Now, doesn't that have a nice sound to it? The neighborhood and the football team send their volunteer coach a huge thank you. Please join me in honoring Krista Camacho.
I'd like to introduce you to Karen Gerard. Karen has been volunteering at the First United Methodist Church's Community Garden since 2018. In 2024, she became the sole volunteer manager to oversee a major overhaul of the garden. She works as a healthcare administrator in the nonprofit sector. Beyond her professional role, Karen writes grants and serves on the volunteer board of FISH, a fully volunteer-run food pantry, providing groceries to those in need. She works with the Sonoma County Master Gardeners. She joins mission trips for disaster relief and helps serve meals to the homeless. Through her dedication, Karen has united a diverse community around the garden, empowering neighbors to grow their own food while also cultivating fresh produce for donation to the fish pantry. As garden manager, she led a team of volunteers to replace crumbling wooden beds with sturdy metal beds, increased the water supply, installed new irrigation, and increased capacity to 35 rented beds and 10 larger donation beds. She was responsible for all upkeep and coordinated 23 gardeners and volunteers to plan and plant the donation beds and oversee care for fruit trees and roses. Last year, all produce from the beds reached about 3,000 pounds of food for the Fish Food Pantry to give to those who are food insecure. With families, gardeners, and volunteers working side by side, the garden is a place where food, friendship, and generosity flourish. Congratulations, Karen. I want to invite Council Member Caroline Van Walos up to the podium to announce the final category.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. It's really an honor. You know, I was a volunteer manager for many years, and I want to tell you how much volunteers are my favorite people. They just are. They're fantastic. And if it wasn't for you all, things would not happen in this community, right? So the beautifying our community is the next and I think last category, right? The beautifying of our community recognizes those individuals who enhance beauty and livability of Santa Rosa. And with that, I turn it over to Carolina.
So now you know you've met everybody named Carolina and Caroline in the building. This is our last category, and we're kind of, I don't want to say it, but Reuben Scott, would you come to the front of the building? He is quite a volunteer. Reuben is one of the more selfless members of our community. He cares deeply enough about our city to create his own nonprofit in 2021, the Community Equity Foundation. This helps Santa Rosa, Sonoma County to celebrate a social cultural event year-round. Some of them are Juneteenth, that is a once-a-year festival, and African Soul Festival, which is another once-a-year community festival. But that's not all. Reuben, along with his nonprofit, brings help to the city's Rec and Park to help with cleanup events, hosting community walks, wellness workshops, and organizes dinners for family to celebrate holidays, as well as providing Christmas trees, presents to the youth and children during Christmas. He has created a yearly cultural festival for the entire community to help bring our seniors and shut-ins out of isolation. Despite the ebb and flow of volunteers, Reuben is steadfast in his commitment to keep these holidays alive and thriving, spreading their message throughout the community. Reuben deserves to be recognized as he is a consistent volunteer who truly cares about Santa Rosa. Reuben loves all people. He's always ready to help, support, and encourage in any way possible. He works hard behind the scenes without needing any recognition. He truly gives our youth a voice and strength, and the senior community by listening, understanding, and including their wisdom. Sincere congratulations to you, Reuben, and a big thank you. when Mayor Stapp promised you we'd be out in an hour, we absolutely are. Yeah, tapping his watch. We just want to thank you all for coming. We're delighted you're here. We're delighted you're able to jump in and meet all of these volunteers and all of these nonprofits that have helped. And I'd like to thank the mayor and the vice mayor who had to slip out, and city council members for joining us tonight for this Merit Award. And thank you to my fellow Merit Award committee members and the city staff for your service.
We even have a council member from Roner Park here.
We even have a council member from Roner Park here. Thank you. Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. And we invite everyone to stick around, take some pictures, get in touch with each other, get to know each other. And thank you for coming. Remember, we'll see you next year. Thank you.
Good work. Oh, yes, great. Just a great